This is going to have to be a two-part video because I accidentally shut the tablet off as I was getting the stand adjusted for this next part. So there's screws all here and one underneath the muffler for this cover here. This goes on before the recoil. And that coil wire goes into this little hook. And you just get it adjusted right. You have to take the spark plug out too. That lined up. Let's see, I think the recoil slips on underneath there. Okay, first before I do that, I gotta get this whole starter thing on first. Get you lower down a little bit here. Had to get new screws for the recoil because whoever was in here before we owned this, or from the factory, I don't know which, but they put a bunch of Loctite all over the screws and stripped them out, accidentally getting them off a while back. Ain't that going on? So I'm going to shove this rope back into the cylinder real quick here to get this back on that little starter. This stops the piston from moving. Shove in as much as you possibly can, the more the better. Done this hundreds of times and never damaged anything. Gonna move you over just a hair. Get this on there. I don't have any torque specs or anything on this, just as tight as you think it should be. That's probably good enough. Don't have to be extremely tight. That's also how I also broke off this little ear right here. I gotta get it JB welded back on because they also put a bunch of Loctite. They put a bunch of Loctite on these screws, and I had to use one of those little impacts that you hit with a hammer or a hammer screwdriver. I don't know what they're called, but just to even get it out. And I get a screwdriver real quick. That kind of started a little bit. And then that gray cover down here will go on next. That's what get that coil wire in there. I'm going to back you up a little bit here. Let's see. Get that recoil in there, right? Get one started. I gotta get this other screwdriver. Just a basic ratcheting screwdriver. Get it in the right way here real quick. And that hole. Can't tell. I have to get everything else lined up first. Here, I'll get you to where you can see everything. There's a screw right here. You don't want to use an impact on these because it's just going to plastic, so you don't want to damage it or strip it out. I'm not going to tighten it down until I get them all started. There's one up here, one here, and then one underneath the muffler. So I just went ahead and put it back together. So I'll see if it will start real quick. And I just put some gas in it too. Have not started at all. My flare is stone cold. See what I get. Runs pretty good. Well, it's going to be the end of this video. So like and subscribe. Share it with anybody you want to.